people. How's everyone doing? It's Wednesday. Kayvon! Arshan. What kind of name is that, Arshan? Where are you from? Hello. Hello, everyone. Lane 2, Ashley, Scope Scribe, Rob, Karen, Scotland. That's not your name. You're from Scotland. Phoenix. Hey, guys. One day I want to visit HQ. Well, let's make it happen. I'm heading to the office, the Twitter office, from the Periscope office. And usually check some emails, send some texts, listen to some music. Today, we're periscoping. Oh, look at those flowers. See? Without you guys, I never would have looked up at those flowers. Indiana, how can I get a tour of the Periscope office? You know, we don't really do open tours. It's a pretty small office right now, but one day, yes, they are beautiful.
Is that your car?
Oh boy, guys. Some drama. Some construction going on here. Save us a seat. Where am I saving you a seat? Oh, the office. Yes. Will Twitter integrate Periscope? Where you been, Mary? We've been doing lots of integration. You can now compose a Periscope right from the Twitter compose area. There's a little live button on iOS and Android. Lets you go right to the Periscope broadcasting experience. You can watch live Periscopes in Twitter, on your timeline, on web, on Android and iOS. We got it all. What are you going to Twitter for? Some meetings, you know? Meet with some people, kiss some babies. You know the drill. Oh. You gotta watch where you're walking in San Francisco. No Windows Phone. You know, no, we don't have Windows Phone. Periscope on Windows Phone. Kiss babies, shake my head. That's an expression, isn't it, Sarah? Are your offices right down the street from Twitter? They're walking distance. I wouldn't say it's down the street. It is down a few streets. What's on the lunch menu today? You know what, Alex? That's the best question anyone's asked all day. I am starving. There's always salad. There's always some hot food options. But I'm not sure more specifically than that. I'm probably gonna go salad. Burma love at Periscope. There you go. When do we get to see the NFL platform? Well, a good hint would be when the season starts. Why won't Windows get Periscope? I will answer that question when you spell Periscope correctly. Interesting scope with Stan. Yes, Funky Fairy. That Stan broadcast was really intense. If you guys haven't seen it, check the featured broadcast on the homepage right now, on the home feed, because Stan Collymore was in Lille in France, and there were some real intense kind of tensions between Russian football fans and English football fans. Thanks for the Ramadan moons. You're welcome. Spelling Periscope the wrong way. What do we got here? A fellow Persian. What's up? What is your favorite kind of scope? I like all the scopes. Why won't Windows get Periscope? Thank you, Lance, for fixing the spelling there. You know, we don't see a lot of usage. We don't see a lot of people on Windows Phone relative to other platforms, and we got to focus our efforts. We're focusing on efforts on, you know, where people would use Periscope the most, and that means for us focusing on iOS, Android, and web, and as part of that, Twitter products that are on those three platforms. Phones people actually use. You said it, not me. No problem, Raymond. Nice to see you in here. Can I meet you outside the Twitter office for a selfie? You know, if you get to the Twitter office in the next 4 minutes, I would love to take a selfie with you. But something tells me, unless you're already there, today may not be the day. Periscope should do something with the Olympics. That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Maybe, just maybe, we might. What kind of phone do you use? I use an iPhone 6S Plus. Rose gold. I'm in Montreal, give me 7 minutes. All right, I could give you 8, since you're coming from further away. When will Periscope be updated on the Apple TV? What kind of update are you looking for? We have an update that will probably come somewhat soon, but curious what you're looking for, what features you're interested in. Rose gold, thank you, Sarah. Periscope on Android TV. You should ask Sarah that question. She's in here. Maybe some other folks from our Android team are here. Why hasn't Beyonce come to the Periscope office? Lily, always asking the high value questions. I feel like you don't really have a right to be as greedy as you're being right now, Lily, because you went to a Beyonce concert. Tell us how that went. None of us got an invite. So why haven't you brought Beyonce to the office? Apple TV actually should show more interesting things than before. Guys, Tyler just made a very important point. In the last week and a half or so, we've made some major improvements to our global feed. Sorry, it's loud, it's a truck, a cement truck. We've made some major improvements to our global feed that should make the broadcast that you see in the global feed way more interesting, way more diverse, and you should check it out. That also means that if you open up the Apple TV, the broadcasts we show from around the world should be of a higher caliber as well. So you should check it out. I wonder if the Montreal guy is here yet. It's been like 4 minutes. Hashtag cement truck. I love you guys. You're just narrating my broadcast. Some way to retain title across broadcasts. Fix banner notifications so we can swipe to discuss. Swipe to discuss. I'm not sure what you mean, Raymond, but we are working on a new in-app notification. So if you're in Periscope and you get a new live broadcast, it will not look the way a stock iOS notification does. It's sort of a custom Periscope notification that's a lot more convenient. So I don't know if that was what you're referring to, but you can expect that very soon. Is troll activity down to moderator reports? We're actually going to be doing a review of the metrics and kind of understanding how people are using moderation, but intuitively, not scientifically, intuitively, I feel like moderation has been a real improvement, but I'm curious to hear your feedback. Someone is begging me to test our block functionality, so thank you. How has the Bass Guy show changed your life, Kayvon? Well, I'm a changed man. Everything feels better, and I have you to thank for that. Twitter notification of live broadcast. Twitter notification. Oh, we're starting to send some what we call magic rec notifications, but more to come on that. We'll be able to share Periscope meetups from official Periscope website. If you fill out the form on the meetup page that we posted on the blog, we'd love to support your meetup, and part of that means we will help promote it. Let's go live at Twitter only notify Periscope app. For now, yes, Raymond. Please have the scoper choose their moderators. Yep, that's a great suggestion. It's something that we've thought about, and we are definitely thinking about adding as an improvement to the moderation service. But we're really excited about the step one we took, and as with anything else, we'll definitely improve it. All right, guys, I'm going to grab a quick cup of coffee, and then I'm going to go to this meeting. Actually, you know what? You can come with me to grab a cup of coffee. Hold on. How's it going? Could I just get a cappuccino, please? Thank you. Kevin.
And I've had that open to him for years, but he hasn't, so maybe something has happened. Let it go.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think so.
Kevin. It's easier than spelling Kayvon. What's everyone's coffee name? Oh, Barry Wasserman's in here. Hey, Barry. Yeah, you know, it's just, it hurts sometimes to say your name and have it spelled wrong. And so I usually just go with Kevin. Though the flip side of that is it's kind of unfair to assume that people won't spell your name right. So I feel kind of bad about not just saying Kayvon, but anyway. Lily. I feel like Lily is a pretty simple name to spell. Wow, both Wassermans are here. Aaron and Barry Wasserman are here. How many blocks does it take for a person to be ghosting? There's no ghosting. Wasserman attack. We just need David in here. Someone share this with David. Hashtag Team Kevin. Yeah, baby. Thank you, K Dizzle. Wow. K Dizzle would be a very difficult coffee name. Were you walking around in circle? I'm currently pacing outside of a coffee shop. I don't know if that counts. People say and spell my name wrong all the time. This is fun. AW invited one person. I'm guessing he has one person is David. Any chance of a live broadcast only option on the map? Ah, you only want to see live broadcasts on the map. An interesting idea. Certainly a possibility. Thank you for the suggestion. Next time in Amsterdam, come fly with us. Ah, thanks. I'm really bummed I couldn't make the Least Web flying experience. I ended up having a very, very busy schedule in Amsterdam, but believe me, when I woke up, there's nothing I would have rather done than get on a plane and do some flips or whatever we end up doing. What about blocking devices, not just accounts? That's actually quite difficult to do, technically. Aaron can confirm, but I'm pretty sure that's a substantial challenge, technically. Any ideas for partnership with SoundCloud? What would you like to see in a partnership, Periscope? Oh boy, I can't get my questions seen. You just did. Thoughts on Facebook Live? Tired of answering that question. Overhyped. Next. Any ideas for bullying on Periscope? Well, moderation was a big idea. We care a lot about it. We're always working on it. We don't want bullies to have a powerful voice on Periscope. It's as simple as that. Since Periscope videos can now be saved, if I share one on Twitter, does it last forever there? Yeah, it lasts forever unless you delete it. You are good at reading 200 comments. Thanks, Bass Guy Show. You got your first moderation request. So first for everyone, Barry. What coffee did you get? Great reminder, check. I got a cappuccino. Thanks, man.
Thank you. So she's killing it.
Alright. Just gonna put a hat on my cappuccino. Kind of amazing sometimes to think about the fact that a couple hundred people are watching me order a coffee. It's crazy. Yeah, it's a hat, guys. It's not a lid. We don't do lids, we do hats. Desktop version, screen share. Interesting ideas. What technology is used for moderation, like only the user feedback? User feedback is a big part of it. I think over time we want to get smarter at predicting what messages to send to the jury. Hold on. But for now, user feedback is a very big component of it. But eventually, we'll get more and more better at prediction. All right, guys. I have to go. I have to find out where my meeting is. Otherwise, I will lose you as soon as I go open my calendar. But it's been real. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Adios.